Michelin-star restaurant seems like a dream, but the one that unfortunately comes with a hefty price tag. But what if I told you there is a place where you can get a Michelin-star meal at a prices lower than some of the regular restaurants in San Francisco? I found it in the Michelin guide and it has a 1 Michelin star. And when I looked at the menu, I was shocked. First, you can order a la carte, which is really rare for Michelin star. Second, the prices. Some of the dishes were under $10. For context, Michelin stars typically offer only the tasting menu, and it would start at $100 per person and can go way higher. We just had to find out if this is the best bang for your buck Michelin star restaurant or if there is a catch. The restaurant is located in Japantown, and at a first glance, it's not what you usually expect from a Michelin star spot. No white tablecloths, no over-the-top decor, just a lively, welcoming space. And then there is an ordering process. It's a dim sum style. If you've never had a dim sum, here's how it works.
Hi, welcome. We're excited you're here. I'll give you a little insight on what to expect and what's going to happen. There's going to be a mixture of dim sum and some a la carte items. This is the a la carte item menu. We always recommend exploring this. And if you want to order from here, you should do it right away. That way you don't have to think about it anymore and you can focus on all the dim sum carts and trays that you're going to see. There's about 10 to 12 different items that are going to come by you. They're all going to carry numbers. The numbers are the price.
Actually much better than the Hog Island. This was prepared very well. They had a sauerkraut on it and a little bit of spice, so it was just very flavorful. But when I was at Hog Island, I felt like there wasn't a lot of flavor in the oysters and they just didn't put as much effort. So these, they know what they're doing with oysters.
Time to try the first dish.
So this dish definitely hit the mark. It was very interesting. There was a contrast from the sweetness of the financier and the saltiness from the duck pate. Definitely a promising start.
It's actually very hard because they come with the dishes and everything is tempting, but then we realize that if we say yes to everything, it's just going to be too much food. So, but the taco that just came was actually very tempting. The dish was, I don't remember all the ingredients, but it has broccoli and aioli on the bottom with some sesame seeds, so that's really good.
Good, huh? There's a little bit of jalapeno, so you might.
Yeah, I feel it here. But this was the main reason I was doubting. But it's good. Good choice.
Sprouts.
Oh, perfect. Thank you very much.
There's two. They're like the ones we had in Seattle, but they're not overdone, you know?
No, it's definitely on the savory side, a little salty, a little bit umami with the tofu sesame. It does have the fruit forward, but it's definitely balanced.
Well, everything so far was really good. At least what we tried. So this is persimmon, which is usually it's a fruit. So usually I would expect it in dessert, but this is a savory dish. That's good. Oh my God, it's so good. Actually, this one I have like mixed emotions because I like the texture of the noodles, but then the sauce it's a little spicy for me. Okay, so with all the dishes we ordered, it was the pasta we got from the menu was probably one too many because it was very rich dish. This is the reason why we skipped the dessert. But I still got this because it's called the shot. It's kind of sweet and it's small, so it was perfect for ending the meal. Let's try it. It's nice. It's like peanut butter candy, but in a drink.
So now it's time to reveal how much did we actually spend. The final bill came out at $134, which is unheard of for a Michelin-star meal, especially in San Francisco. No set menus, just incredible food at a price that makes you wonder, how is it even possible?
So I would give it a 9 for the experience because it's very non-typical for Michelin stars. In France, it's very structured and very traditional. Here, it's much more casual, and it's actually the first time I experienced this style of food serving in a Michelin star restaurant. And they had the Michelin star for more than 10 years, so it just like shows how different the cultures are between the two countries. And then the food itself, there was one dish I wasn't the big fan of. It was the pasta because of the spices, but everything else was really good. I even got a repeat order of broccoli because it was really nice light dish. And one other point is that there was a lot of fresh coriander on a lot of dishes. And I hate coriander, so we were picking the dishes that didn't have it. And so if you are not a big fan of coriander, make sure you say it in advance, and you probably will have a bit less of choice for the dishes. But other than that, it was really tasty. And would we come again? Yes, I think it's a good place to return to just because there was so much variety, and I'm sure they change it up quite often. And so with that, here's our review of State Bird Provisions.
In my next episode, I will share another unique discovery, this time in Paris, France. Subscribe so you don't miss it.